welcome back to another episode of DJ's Garage. I need to start this video letting you know that I did go ahead and put the power steering pump on off camera. I started to record it and found out really fast that it was going to be next to impossible to record putting that power steering pump in with one hand and using my cell phone, because all of my camera batteries decided that they didn't want to hold a charge anymore. So I did get that issue resolved. I bought new cameras, so we should not have that problem again for a while, hopefully, if ever. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a quick rundown. So the power steering pump is on. The truck does drive way better. There are some little kinks that I'd still like to work out with it. As far as like bump steer and the way the truck handles, it's a third gen Cummins, or third gen Dodge, should I say. Notorious for steering problems. They don't do well. So I bought a lot of stuff to hopefully take care of that. I don't know if we'll get to that in this episode or not, but here is the rundown on the parts. So here is a new exhaust tip. I went with a black 7-inch tip. That box right there is a dual steering stabilizer. This box right here, that one is new cab lights. This box here is rain guards, and this box here is the entire steering linkage, I guess you could say. All of that combined should take care of the little bit of bump steer that I have. And then in the garage we have the rock sliders for the truck, and the notorious fender flares that everybody either loves or hates. There is no in between. You either love them or you hate them. The reason I bought them was so that I wouldn't have to worry about passing inspection, because my tires stick out past the fender wells by a pretty substantial amount, and they will not put a sticker on a truck with the tires sticking out like that. Now, as far as the things that I've ordered for this truck that still aren't here yet, I've ordered a new front bumper, ordered a tailgate, and ordered a bed liner, just because I'm not a fan of the old plastic crap. Also put a toolbox in the truck. That I did that off camera as well. That's nothing special. You just pick it up, put it back there, and bolt it down. So those are the two things that I did off camera, was put that toolbox in there and put the power steering pump in. Yeah, so I think the first order of business, we'll go ahead and put these rain guards on the truck, and then put the exhaust tip on, and we'll go from there. We'll either start doing the front end, or start putting running boards on, or cab lights. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. We'll see where we go. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, so we're going to start with these vent visors. Go ahead and peel this stuff off. Now, I thought that I ordered the in-channel ones, but I don't guess I did, because there's no way this is an in-channel, just because of how far it goes down right here, which, I mean, really isn't that big of a deal. I mean, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's no big deal. I can always change it later if I want to. So there's a look at it now, and we'll get this side put on, and we'll take a look at it after that. Alright, so you want to clean and prep the surface. Just got some napkins. Just gonna clean it up and get all the dirt off of it. Make sure that we've got a good clean surface for this to bond to. Alright, that fell down in the door. So there's one. Now I am a fan and do prefer the inside the track vent visor or window visors, just because they are less likely to go flying off while you're driving down the road. But these were cheap enough that I'm not too awful worried about it. Like it's definitely gonna suck if they go flying off, but it's not gonna be the end of the world. I think I paid like $30, 30 or 40, somewhere around in there for these. So I mean, at the end of the day, I think I expected a little more than what I was paying for. And honestly, you should never really expect more than what you pay for. I heard a pretty cool saying the other day from my buddy Nick. Give you a quick shout out, Nick. I was talking about spending all kinds of money on this truck already, and I wasn't a big fan of how much of that I was spending. But he was like, well, you know, you buy once, you cry once. That's a pretty good saying, really. You pay for it one time, as long as you buy a quality product, you don't have to do it again. So buy once, cry once, guys. So that's a great saying. I do enjoy that. That should not be that loose, but it is what it is. It doesn't leak, so that's good. Alright, so we should be good and clean now. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I do like it. I just wish they were inside, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. Alright, let's roll the windows up. Oh yeah, makes it look pretty good, I think. Plus they serve a purpose, so that's always a plus when you can buy something that is relatively inexpensive and serves a purpose at the same time. Alright, so we're gonna start taking these flares that are existing on the truck off. And to be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know what it looks like under here. I hope it looks like the rest of the truck, but I don't know if it will or not. So far, so good. The biggest concern is rust. That is what I'm most worried about. But with such a small flare, if there is rust, I think it'll be minimal. I hope. Oh yeah, that's in good shape. She's dirty, but it's definitely in good shape. Fantastic. That's pretty rare for a 2006. I mean, it's 2021 now, so. Alright, I needed a stubby so we can get this screw out. Yeah. Alright. Look at that. That's impressive. A couple little teeny tiny spots. Look more like rock chips. Little tiny rust spot right there starting. And right there. And that's about it. Underneath these flares I am going to do a bed liner. Just to try to protect everything and keep it from rusting for as long as possible. I do eventually plan on putting a wide body on this truck just because I think it's beautiful. And these fenders will end up being fiberglass when I do that. So, I mean, I'm going to try to keep these as nice as possible so that if I ever decide that I don't like the wide body, I can take it off and put the factory back on it. So yeah, I think that'll look really good on the truck. Alright, let's clean this thing up and we'll go ahead and get started putting this one on. that was a little bit of a bear, but we got it. Let's take a step back and look at it. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's gonna look good. Let's get that one on there. Let's hope we have the same luck with this wheel well as we did the front. Hopefully if there is rust, it's very minimal. Not terrible. It's got a little bit more rust than the front did, but overall not horrible. That's probably the worst spot right there, but still solid. So we can put some rust neutralizer on that, clean it up really good, and put some Raptor liner right through here, and hopefully preserve this for as long as possible. Alright, so we're ready for that rear flare now. It actually calls for different holes, I think. We'll find out. Alright, so for these two, it says to use two of these little plastic guys. It also says to use the plastic ones here and here, but I think I'm just going to reuse the factory bolts on the truck. I kind of trust those a little more than I do these. But I guess it's just a personal preference thing at this point. Alright, so here's one side of the truck. We've got the rain guards up there and the fender flares on. I really like it, guys. I think it looks really good. I am thinking about painting the fender flares to match the truck. We'll see how it goes. I do really like the black look because I've got the dark tint and the black window visors, and I'm gonna swap out these wheels with a set of black wheels with chrome accents instead of chrome wheels with black accents, because I'm not a huge fan of these wheels, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys followed my Jeep, you would know these rock sliders, because they're the exact same ones that I have on the Jeep, except these are obviously much longer. But yeah, these are they're great. I like them a lot. I can't wait to get them on there. And my front bumper and winch, I can't wait to get those on there either. And I'd like to put a 4th gen hood on it. We'll sneak over here and take a gander at the neighbor's Dodge, because they have the hood that I want for my truck. So that style of hood is what I want for my truck, right there. That's a beautiful truck. Anyway, that's the new Rebel there. That's a pretty bad truck, man. It's mean. But all right, so I'm gonna do the other side off camera. I know I did a lot of this side off camera, but those clips are a nightmare. I'll go ahead and get the other side on, and tomorrow is mine and my wife's 10-year anniversary. We'll have been married 10 years tomorrow. So that's why I'm trying to get as much done as I can to this, because this will be what we run around on the town with tomorrow for our anniversary. It's hard to imagine. I've been with that woman for a total of 13 years, and we've been married for 10 of those 13. We've almost been together longer than we've been apart. It's hard to imagine. But alright guys, I'm gonna get on that other side. Alright, so here's the new exhaust tip. Alright, let's take a step back and look at it. I need to get that box off there. Oh yeah. That looks good. I like it a lot. Let me know what you guys think. I think it looks great, honestly. I love the flares and that tip. I cannot wait to get the front bumper on there. I think it's going to look awesome. But I think it's going to look great with that new bumper on there. We'll get those rock sliders on it. And my leveling kit came in the mail today. I got them while I was working on the truck. They're over there. Let me go grab them. I'll show you. Yeah, she finally come in. So now I can do the entire front end. Wow, this is the first time I took it out and looked at it. Those are the ugliest welds. Holy crap. Wow. The plus side is that'll be covered, but you'll still see this. Maybe I can arrange it to a prettier side. Hopefully. There's no real pretty side. All the nuts, that's good. But yeah guys, let me know what you think. Laid the seats down finally. I took all the parts out because I'm gonna drive this thing into town here in just a little bit, and the boys are gonna have to sit in here, so had to put the seats down. But alright guys, let me know in the comments how you feel about these flares. I really like them. I think they really set the truck off. I can't wait to get that on there, and that's really gonna set it off. All these friggin' boxes everywhere, but yeah, it's coming along nice. I really like the look of it right now. Alright guys, thanks for watching this episode of DJ's Garage. If you liked what you saw, please comment. I'm genuinely asking to leave a comment on how you feel about those fender flares, and I really like them. Like I say, it's a very controversial subject for people. You love them or you hate them. There's not very much of an in between. But I want your opinion on it. I think it really makes the truck look pretty dang good. Let's see, what else did we do? Oh yeah, the window visors. Let me know how you feel about those. I wish they were the inside the trim. I don't remember what they're called, but I wish it was that style. But the style that they are really doesn't look bad. I think it'll be all right. I kind of like them. So in the next episode, it'll either be, especially now that I got my leveling kit, it'll either be the work on the front end. Sorry if there's any wind noise. It's a very windy day today. But it'll either be the front end work, putting the new steering linkage in, and the leveling kit and the dual steering stabilizers, or it'll be the rock sliders. I haven't made up my mind yet on which one I want to do. Once my bumper comes in, I'm pretty excited to show you guys that one. It's a pretty beefy bumper, and we'll get it put on and get the winch put on. We're gonna do a spray in bed liner inside the bed, and I'm gonna mark the width of the fender flares so I can clean up any rust that's in there, use some rust neutralizer, get all that taken care of, and then spray underneath those flares with that Raptor liner as well, just to seal everything and give it a pretty rugged paint job, I guess you could say, so that those fender flares really don't hurt it. Like I say though, I do plan on doing a wide body on it. The wide body bed sides, it's a full bed side. I'll have to drill out the spot welds and take my original bed side off and put a new bed side on each side for the wide body kit. And I'll put new fenders on it, the wide body fenders. So it's not a huge deal if they get a little rusty in the meantime, but I don't want them to. So if I decide I want to steer away from the wide body kit, I can just take it off and put my original fleet side bed sides and my original fenders on. And I want to be able to have that option if it makes sense. But alright, this video's drug on plenty long enough. Like I say, let me know what you think of everything in the comment section. And that's overall the entire truck in general and all the plans that I have for it. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I mean, I'm open to suggestions. I just I really want to make a good looking truck. I want it to be a really nice truck. I don't have any intention on getting rid of it. It took me forever to find one that was low miles and not beat up. So she ain't going nowhere, and I don't care to put some money in her. So alright guys, I'll catch you in the next one.